Hi, I'm Alana, and today we're going to talk about basic makeup for the Black career woman. This is me without makeup, and most days I'd rather look less tired and refreshed, like this. So today, I'm going to demonstrate a basic makeup look for today's career woman on the go. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cleanse my face, and I'm using Equate Original Clean, and I do want to apologize in advance for the blurred out pictures I guess you're going to see, because I didn't realize I was putting it so close to the camera and the camera was zoomed in, so I will describe what it is I'm using. Now, you can use any facial wipe that you like. There's Neutrogena, there's Noxzema. I mean, there's a bunch of different wipes you can use to cleanse your face. Personally, I like Equate. It's very gentle on my face and I don't get any irritation. Now you can see that without makeup I have a lot of discolorations right around my mouth area, beneath my eye. I'm just, I guess, a couple shades on my face. So what I'm doing right now is I'm applying moisturizer, a substantial amount of moisturizer to my face. And that's just for my dry skin. I get a lot of dry skin around my mouth area and cheek area in the winter time. So if you're one of those who gets dry skin, be sure to use a moisturizer before applying any makeup whatsoever. Now I'm using M.A.C primer. You can use any primer that you choose. Sometimes I also use color correcting perfection primer illuminator, and this particular primer is on the list of one of the 10 best primers, so you can actually go on and put your primer on, and that's gonna help hold your makeup in place all day and prevent your pores from basically looking wide open on your face. So if you have huge pores, primer is definitely a must. Now after primer, I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyelid primer. The Eye Prep Lid Primer, you don't need that much. You just need one little dot, and one little dot goes a long way, and that's for if you're going to put on any eyeshadow or any base shadow. It's going to keep your makeup in place, and that's Teardrop. Teardrop wanted to say hi. So what you want to do is you'd want to go ahead and just spread that eyelid primer on your lid, and that's going to prevent creasing of your makeup on your lid once you put it on there. Now personally, I think that it also helps to, brighten up your eyes a little bit. So if you had a tired look, that morning when you're getting ready for work, applying the eyelid primer not only looks like a base, but it also kind of creates a bright-eyed look effect. So I recommend it if you're going to wear eyeshadow that day. Now notice I'm using my hands quite a bit. It's just a lot quicker and a lot easier for me to use my hands to apply my makeup as opposed to using brushes, but to each his own. Now I'm using Dermablend Professional Cover Cream. It's a full coverage foundation, and my color that I was trying to show you there is Chroma 4 Reddish Tan. And if you go to dermablend.com, you can look to see what your color would be. The thing is, if it disappears into your face once you blend it in, that's your color. These run about $36, but they're very, very good. And they also give you a very natural finish as long as you're using your correct color. So what I'm doing here is I'm just blending it in. I'm also going to make sure that I cover any dark spots or areas that's on my face that I want to hide just to give me an even and very natural skin tone complexion. Now usually I don't apply any foundation to my neck area, not directly. I'll bring it down from my face. Now this particular day I'm wearing a turtleneck, so I'm not addressing my neck area. But if you have a dark neck as I do, you can simply just bring the excess makeup down off your face and blend it into your neck as opposed to applying it directly to your neck. This way it doesn't get off onto your clothing. Now I'm using Dermablend Quick Fix Concealer. I also use this concealer as a highlighter, and I'm going to go into my T-bone area, as you see here. And that's going to give me that highlight that I need. Now, notice I'm using one shade beneath my regular shade of foundation. Now, you can go as light as you want to, or you can go darker on your foundation and go your foundation shade under your eye. I don't recommend it. I mean, if you're taking pictures and you have the concealer too light, you're going to look kind of ghostly. So my advice is find your foundation shade, and for your highlighter or concealer, go one shade beneath your foundation and just blend it in. Now some people highlight first, then put their foundation on. I find it to be a whole lot more easier to apply once you put your base foundation on and then highlight. Now notice I'm not bringing it all the way up to my hairline. I'm really just going like in a triangular section of my upper cheekbone area, and I'm blending it in. I'm also bringing that lighter concealer up to the middle of my forehead and right down the center of my nose. This way any light that hits my face will create this contoured effect where I look as though I'm refreshed and I have a straighter nose bridge. So it really just depends to your liking. I'm not doing too much contouring here because this is an everyday look, so you're talking about applying makeup within 15 minutes, so we're just doing just the basics. So I'm using a brush to apply my Dermablend Smooth Indulgence Mineral Finishing Powder, and that's going to set my foundation as well as my concealer. I'm going to apply it to my highlighted areas first. I really want those to sit, and then I'm going to apply it to my entire face using a blush brush. Now I like this smaller brush because you can get right up under your eyes there without poking yourself in the eye. If you use a bigger brush, you might just get those bristles in your eyes, so using a small angled brush will work just as fine. And now I'm blending that powder in to give me that nice matte finish that I want. Now some people use setting sprays. I personally don't use a setting spray. For me, a setting spray, I have naturally oily skin. It gives me a very dewy look that I don't like. So I mean, if you like using those sprays and you can find one that works for you, you can use your setting spray to set your makeup. For me, I like a very dry matte finish, so I use powders and then I look less greasy. Now I'm using a MAC blush. I'm not going too pink today. It's just a little hint of color that I'm going to apply to my cheek area. You can smile to see where the apple of your cheeks are and then bring that color up. I'm also using a kabuki brush, which blends really nicely. And maybe you're not feeling a blush that day, maybe you're feeling a little bronze. You can also apply bronzer to your cheek area to give you that nice shimmer. Now I'm using the IMYB Wicked Wink. It's a soft bronze cream base for the eyes. It's really nice. I'm applying it with my finger as well as a base. And that's going to give my eyelid just the right amount of bronze shimmer that I want for a daytime look. Now if you want to switch off when you come home after work and you want that lid to shine even more, you can apply a shimmery powder base, or actually a shimmery or matte based eyeshadow to your lid to bring that shimmer out some more, and also top it with a black liner. But for a daytime work look, just one lid, one cream base is enough. This is a M.A.C color. It's called Metalblu, and it's really pretty, but I'm not applying too much. I just want a hint of color, and I'm applying it to the outside part of my eye, and I'm blending it into my crease. Now you can go as dark as you want to, but again, for Korea woman, you just want a hint of color. You can always come home, make it darker for an evening look. Now I'm going to use the Salon Perfect palette, and I use a stencil to help shape my eyes. Now you can use a pencil and you could go under your eyelid and you can shape your eyelid, your eyelid, not your eyelid, oh goodness. You can shape your eyebrows using your pencil, but if you're getting ready for work and you want a quick fix for your eyebrows, you can use a stencil. I don't go all the way because I don't like, you know, too dramatic of a brow for work, so I'll go halfway up just to get that shape that I want, to fill it in, and then I use the rest to kind of fill the rest of my eyebrow in. And it gives my eyebrows some definition there. Now you can always clean up your eyebrows if you feel as though you may have gone a little too far away from your brow, your natural brow line. You can use the exact same concealer, and you can go below your lid to help clean it up some. You can also go above your lid. Now if I go above my lid, I normally use my foundation, not my concealer, being that it will blend in a lot better. In this particular tutorial, I'm not going above my lid for sake of time, and I was just really happy with my eyebrows the way it was anyways, so you can always tweak your eyebrows accordingly. Now this particular palette also comes with a highlighter. You can go under your brow lid, brow line, and just blend that highlighter in, and that's going to help define your eyebrows as well. Now I'm using Covergirl Blast Flip Stick. It comes with two different shades. I'm gonna go with the Frosty Soft Pink today. Now you can choose any lipstick you want, anyone that you like. I just chose this one because it was nice and shimmery and light pink. There's nothing wrong with wearing a pink lip to work. I would just say don't go Nicki Minaj pink. Don't go too pink for work because, you know, it probably wouldn't be appropriate. So this is it. I'm actually going from looking really tired to looking more refreshed and very natural. And that's my look. So thanks for watching and see you next time.
Oh, hey, little mama, I could transform ya. No, I can't dance, but I could dance on ya. Swiss on the beat, Chris, move your feet. And baby, I could transform you, him to a me. I could change your life, make it so new. Make you never wanna go back to the old you. So rock in line, give it a little time. And she gon' transform like Optimus Prime. Need a ride.